Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen, people of the internet. Thank you. Welcome to CR session number two. Doesn't really matter. Number two, number three, whatever. Today is anxiety. Can you overcome it? How to overcome it? Listen, right now, in what I've learned in time, I suffered from anxiety for many years. I still do to this day. Social, and even when I'm sleeping, my leg twitches like crazy. This is from a regular day to day person to you. First, what is making you react this way? What makes you stressed? What makes you anxious? Or if you don't know, start to notice when it's happening. If it happens when you're on a bus, if it happens when you're driving, if it happens when you're on in the passenger side of the car or something, identify where you think or where it is from, what causes it, what triggers it. Okay? You listening to me? Good. Now, once we know and once we identify where this is all coming from, what is happening, what is this entire situation going, where is this anxious feeling is coming from and is going to, because where it's going to, some people suffer the anxiety having stomach ache, headache, dizziness, fatigue, many ways. Even verbally, when they start talking, they start like because they're so nervous that they can't really speak right, right? It depends. There's a lot of different cases, all right? But just remember that you, the same way that this anxiety attack, anxiety sensation, or however you feel more comfortable explaining it, this is in your court. This ball is in your court, all right? And I used to see videos on how to overcome it. And I was like, I can't do that. I mean, I'm not strong enough for that. I mean, I go out the streets, I'm already feeling sick to my stomach, right? Okay. Now, you identified, you know what you feel, obviously. You're the one that's feeling it. You're the one that's going through this stressful situation, this unfortunate situation that has a remedy. Okay, now, what do I recommend? Meditation is one of the most used ones, right? Is it permanent? In my opinion, and I haven't seen much cases that meditation really solved it for full. It may solve it for you, so try meditation. You meditate. Maybe you want to go to the beach. Maybe you want to, I don't know, grab a drink with your friend and sit down and talk. Maybe that's meditation for you. Listening to music while you go down the road or in your room, whatever it is. Meditation, right? Exercise, breathe, exercising. That helped me. Like inhale and exhale. That worked for me beautifully. I mean, I inhale for like what? I think it was counting up to 10 and then exhale 10 seconds. I really owe you guys exactly what was the exercise. I'm so sorry. But you can look it up for sure. Breathing exercises, there's a few of them. So please, it helped me. Now, what else helped me? Taking time and just concentrating with myself and talking to myself and being like, man, you know that this situation, you don't process it well. You know it makes you anxious. So can you stop going? Can you start looking at it in a different way? Can you start uh, confronting it? Confronting a fear or whatever it was. In my case, it was that I had fear of not finding a bathroom in time and, crapping myself. Might be funny for some. I've heard other people suffer from the same thing. And how I overcame it, I started concentrating on the fact that everybody around me is just so relaxed about it and I'm the only one stressing it. Or maybe somebody else is, but I started thinking about it like, man, I gotta stop because I'm not enjoying. I started putting the situation, ridiculizing it a little bit and being like, I'm not enjoying this beach day because of my anxiety, man. And I started thinking that way until I got to a point where I started to focus on the next thing, which is your self control in your thoughts, to be more specific. That control of your thoughts. Oh, I'm sorry, tripped the camera. That alone is very powerful. Like if you can be more positive, if you can be more loving to yourself, like, oh, I feel good, I feel great, and I look good and I look great, that helps. Anxiety levels, they tend to, in what I believe, they tend to grab a lot of negativity, bad situations, everything, because you're not gonna be anxious for something good. I mean, whoop, I'm gonna win $1,000. Woo, woo, yeah, it is a little nervous, that sensation of nervousness, but not too much, just a little bit, right? Like the good one. That's the one you want to feel, right? So you gotta start looking at it in a good way, the situation, whatever it is. There's people that have fear, and that's phobias. That's a different thing. So I'm talking about the simple anxiety, like, oh, I get a little nervous when I go up front, that type of stuff. All right. So try that I just said, and not only that, you guys can also refugee yourself in music. I love listening to music when I feel like I'm losing it, when I'm sad, when I'm mad, when I'm happy. If you're not a music person, maybe a movie. If you don't like movies, maybe a book. Nowadays, they even got widget spinners. I mean, I'm sorry, widget spinner is it? I mean, they have this. Like, it is like a widget spinner. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. It's a widget toy, and it's like a nut. They call it stress nut. You guys could check that out. Free promotion. You're welcome, stress nut. And it helps a lot of people also. I mean, oh my god, I'm sorry for the camera. For people on YouTube, sorry. And anxiety is such a pain in the ass, but you can kick it back. You can kick his ass back. All right. So go through there. And in my best advice, if none of that works, maybe you want to check another video on YouTube, more insights. But if none of that works, just do what some people don't like to do, and that is actually going and seeking help if it's that bad. I understand there's different cases, different people, different situations. So if you want to share your situation with me, go ahead in the comments, and maybe in the next video I can address it, or the other video, because I'm recording 2 videos today. Like I said on my other episode, I'm trying to be as honest and open with all of you. I'm having issues with recording weekly, so I'm trying to record as much as I can in one sitting. So that's just temporarily, because I want to, also keep you up to date with the actual stuff. So anyway, people, this was short CR session, just anxiety. So people, please, if you guys want to share something or want to share other tips and tricks or some advice, helping with anxiety, go ahead in the comments. They're very welcomed, obviously. I mean, we're all here to help each other and everybody to their own. So one day at a time, people. Stay up, stay positive, and don't forget, you're not alone. There's people around you that love you, support you, and if they're not, love yourself, support yourself, and you're strong enough. Never doubt that. Stay up, people.